So you probably know the BBB for the accreditation, but here in San Diego, our BBB does so much more. They have so many incredible opportunities for their members. And one of them is their partnership with GoDaddy on their incubator, where they take small businesses, entrepreneurs through a 10-week intense program, but it will change their businesses, and they're having amazing, amazing results. So we're talking with Sam with the BBB, who is going to tell us all about the program, all the benefits here in their podcast room, and you're going to want to take notes and learn about how to get involved. All right, here we are at the BBB studios. I'm so excited talking with Sam with the BBB, and we're going to talk a little bit today about actually your studio, your space, why people need to know more about the BBB. But first, Sam, if you don't mind just telling my audience a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. But first of all, I would just like to say thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here with you today. My name is Sam Scholl. I am the Director of Entrepreneur Programs here at the Better Business Bureau, serving the Pacific Southwest. And I also oversee our 6,300 square foot Ignite coworking and meeting space facility. And we have a podcast room, which we're in right now.
Yes. And it's such a lovely room, and it's so much fun to be filming here today. So thank you for having us.
No, we love it. We love it. We're excited about it and happy to offer this to our small business owners.
Yeah. And I don't think people realize it's very affordable, actually. Your member rate, I want to say, was like $40, and non-members can use it for $50, which is really reasonable for this amazing space. You've got the sound equipment. We're filming today, so we brought in our film crew, but otherwise than that, it really is a great spot if anybody's interested in getting involved in doing a podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. We do have other special benefits. We offer nonprofits free 4 hours a month to utilize the space, and they can use the podcast room for that as well. And our accredited businesses get 6 free hours a month, and they can use that towards the podcast room as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Good to know. So membership has its benefits.
Absolutely.
Cool. Well, so we're sitting in your podcast room. You mentioned you've got 6,000 plus square feet.
Yeah.
This is amazing space. Tell us a little bit about the space. It's co-working. You've got conference rooms. Maybe tell us a little bit about the space.
Yes, absolutely. So we're really proud of our Ignite co-working space. It's a place for our local small business owners and entrepreneurs can collaborate and grow and connect. And we had our grand opening last June for the space. And like we said, it's 6,300 square foot. We have a huge co-working space, but we also use that for networking events, conferences. We have full buyouts, holiday parties, anything you can imagine in that space that we can do as well. And then we have 5 meeting rooms. Each can be set up a different way. We have boardrooms, executive leadership retreats, all different types of meetings, even one-to-one meetings in those rooms. And we also have this podcast room as well.
Very nice. Yeah, I've been here for events, and if I can say anything, your team is amazing. They are so accommodating, and they stay on top of everything. So I highly encourage people, if you're looking for a good spot where the team will take care of you and not just leave you hanging.
Yeah.
This is a really great spot. On top of the space and the co-working, I know you guys run a lot of programs for small businesses and entrepreneurs, and I know you're teaching a class today.
Yeah.
Will you tell us a little bit about those programs and how people can get involved?
I would love to. So that's another thing that the BBB is excited to share with the community is that we are taking our mission of creating trust in the marketplace one step further by creating ethical businesses from the ground up. And we do so by providing a small business incubator. It's a free resource. It's an online self-paced incubator for small business owners and entrepreneurs looking to start a business. And then we have our Empower by GoDaddy Main Street Small Business Accelerator. That's the one that we were just talking about. We have our last class today. We've been in the cohort for 10 weeks. They graduate next week. And it is a hybrid accelerator that takes businesses that are already generating revenue to the next level. So they're looking to grow or to scale or really just do a deep dive into their business. And it's a 10-week program. And we're graduating 55 businesses from this current cohort. I'm super excited about that. And we have 2 cohorts a year. So it's an amazing program, and we take a comprehensive approach to entrepreneurship and take them on a journey from really doing a deep dive into their core values, mission, vision, purpose, and everything on how to create a strong online digital presence, marketing, SEO, you name it. And then we loop in some of our partners and talk about HR, the legal side of things, and finance.
Okay, that's great. I mean, that's a lot of 10 weeks is a long time, but you need that time to cover all of those areas. And I know as a small business owner, I went through a boot camp similar, and it's so helpful because you think about those things at a top level, but you need accountability and somebody weekly. Yeah.
Absolutely. We actually set them up in accountability pods because it is so important, because it is incredibly intense. We meet twice a week for 2.5 hours a night for 10 weeks. And so there's a lot of content being taught by thought leaders and subject matter experts. And it is a lot to process in such a short amount of time. So having those accountability partners and that accountability piece is really important to kind of help each other, to hold each other accountable, really, to take the information and implement it. Not everything is going to stick with every entrepreneur. Certain things are going to resonate more with different business owners, and some are just going to say, "Oh, I already knew that," or that doesn't resonate with me. But we're really looking for them to just take some key pieces, implement them into their business so they can grow. But really, it's about the connection and the community that is created through this cohort. We have over 200 graduates from the program so far, and they are in this empower community where they still engage with one another. We still engage with them, and they just are able to meet with these like-minded entrepreneurs to collaborate and learn.
That's great. I mean, I don't think enough people know about this resource.
I know. That's one of the things that we're really happy about this space is we are really about promoting growth in the small businesses in our community impact. We have sub-granted out grants to other nonprofits in our, service area doing similar work. And we really do believe in giving back to the community and using this space as a collaboration area for these businesses to kind of meet and grow. We actually host our in-person events for the accelerator here in Ignite, San Diego. And then we also run this cohort's also running in our Phoenix and Arizona as well at the same time. So and so we meet at our Ignite co-working space in Phoenix as well.
Interesting.
It's our hub.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Are all the BBBs associated around the country?
No, that's a great question, and that's a common question. So our umbrella is the International Association of Better Business Bureaus. So we all are connected that way, but each Better Business Bureau has its own service area. So we're the Better Business Bureau serving the Pacific Southwest. And so we have Orange, Imperial, and San Diego County in our service area, and Greater Arizona, which is basically all of Arizona minus Tucson. And we are separate from the other BBBs. So we have our own programming. We do our own things. RBB is really, truly trailblazing in the country with the programming that we're offering for these entrepreneurs.
I love that. So if somebody's kind of sitting on the fence, 10 weeks, twice a week for 2 hours, that's intense. What would you say to them to... I know how important it is being in a program like that. What would you say to a business kind of sitting on the fence? How do I want to make that commitment? What am I going to get out of it?
Yeah, it is an investment, but it's an investment in your business. And so it is worth the time. I mean, one of the things that I like to share is this is the whole reason why I'm sitting here talking to you right now is because I'm a graduate of the program. Oh. So I had a small business. I was managing partner for a restaurant here in San Diego. I've been in the hospitality industry for 28 years, and I was going through COVID. And I'm just going to say that everyone knows what that's all about if you have a small business. And I needed a lifeline because I was just drowning. And someone that I knew worked for the Better Business Bureau and said, "Hey, we have this program that I think will help you in your business." And it was everything. I went through this program as an entrepreneur and learned so many key things that helped me not only save my business, but is continuing to thrive. I have since then dissolved my partnership, but the BBB reached out to me 6 months after and said, hey, we're looking to expand in San Diego. Would you be interested in interviewing for a position to run the program? And here I am 16 months later. And all I have to say is the biggest takeaway is when we interview our alumni, 90% of them said that their business is on track to meet their revenue goals or exceed them. It is an amazing opportunity to learn from industry experts and your peers and be part of something, an ongoing community.
Wow. That's amazing. Those are amazing stats. Well, if that doesn't convince you people, go get a job. No.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jamie. You have a really great offer for our listeners. What is it?
So we would love to offer any of your listeners one free week to co-work in our beautiful space or have a meeting if they want to come use the podcast room. We would love to extend that offer, and all you have to do is email me.
Great. Well, we'll put your contact information in the show notes to make sure people can get a hold of you.
We'd love to just offer that to anyone that wants to come in. It's a wonderful offer, and it's a wonderful space. And I'm just so grateful that you had me on today.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
For doing it last
Yes,
minute, too. I really
love
appreciate
it.
All right. We'll put all the information people need in the show notes.
Perfect.
Thank
you.